Peeps, I'm a bit slouchy because I'm still to get up. But hello, everyone. I thought I'd do this little cheeky one because it's Wolves and it's Liverpool. It's a good game. A little Saturday night cheeky one. So I can see you've all been in and chatting, but I need to go and run up, right? And I need to get a charger. It's funny that Kirsty's coming, but I need to get a charger. So 2 minutes. They're just coming out, right? Right. Hi, Harry. Mr. Chuchy Face. Ooh. Give me this. Bad boy. There we go. There we go. I'm fully charged. I'll be with you in a second, everyone. I'll be with you in a second. Fully charged. Whoa! Sitting on my anodine. Okay. We are in. They're in the tunnel. They're in the tunnel. I will do a little roll call presently. What's happened to my stream? What's happened to my stream? I'm not ignoring you, everyone. I'm not ignoring you. I will get to you. Honestly, I will. You know I will. You know I will, man. You know I will. Right. Well, what have I done now? Nothing. Casper, how you doing? Steve. Oh. Kirsty, we'll come back to you. Of course, we'll come back to you. Chitty chatty. I'm not looking at what you were chatting about. I never do. I never look at what you were actually. No hot date tonight, right? Okay, that's Spanners. You know, woo, Spanners. Yes. Monday. Woo, Monday. Keep going. Good. Karina. Alex, how you doing? Right. So what is it? Just a few of us? Eight of us, 7 of us, including moi. Alex and his big clock. Yes, exactly. So I'm feeling a bit better, everyone. I know you would have asked that anyway, but I'm feeling a bit better. A t-shirt. And I have. I'm feeling a bit mentally happier today because I've decided to sell my other car. I am in my overdraft constantly, scrapping for money by the end of the month. So I've got however thousands of pounds sitting in a garage that barely gets used. So it's getting sold. So that weight feels lifted off my head. Don't need 2 cars. My other channel, SDW77. Sorry, SDW77. I'll look at maybe buying something cheaper and adding that to the channel at some point. But yes, I'm a bit hoarse, everyone. A bit hoarse because Newcastle, I've not seen the other results, Steve, so I'll have a look at them in a minute. I'm a little bit hoarse, everyone, because I've been testing some singing. The levels are not quite right, but there's one track that I've listened to literally right up until I came onto the stream there. I was singing away and trying to get the levels right. So they're still not quite there. They're not quite there. They're all right, but I'm not quite happy with them. But I'll see if I can give you a little taster of a Beatles track during half time, right? And see what YouTube thinks of it, because it is just a karaoke track with me singing along to it. So we'll see what YouTube thinks of that. It's a YouTube karaoke Beatles track. So we'll see what YouTube thinks of that. And I decided to do it off the back of Spencer's stream last night, which I really enjoyed. Spencer doing the sing-along with his guitar. And I literally did have my guitar out and I was trying to play along with him, watching his hands and seeing what chords he was picking out there as he was doing it. Yay! Yeah, so... and I was inspired a little bit. So I did dedicate the first one. I'm going to dedicate the first one to Spencer. And I know Spencer doesn't come into the stream, but maybe he will at some point in the future. And I will dedicate the first song to him because he inspired me a little bit to, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it because I've always been, because I don't think I'm the greatest singer. I think I'm all right, and I did all right in a band, etc., etc., and the band did all right. But you always just lack a bit of confidence to put yourself out there, don't you? So I have done one. I'll play it to you at half time if I can. The only thing I'm a bit like, "Ooh," is because I haven't got my double screens here, so I can't really see what I'm doing. So that's the only thing. But I've got this screen down here, so I can still sort of see when it's not connected to that one. Can't even afford new pants. No, well, yeah, I'm constantly no, the other one, Mandy, the other one's been sold. I'm going to sell it. I'm still going to make a big loss. They're off. They're off here. They're off here. I'll still not a big loss. I'll make a loss, but it's fine. I need the money, and I can't justify keeping it now. I've enjoyed having it for a year, and it's pretty much to the year I've had it, and I've enjoyed having it. But I can't justify it anymore. I can't justify it. It's not taxed. It's not insured. So it's just sitting in my garage. I can't even take it anywhere at the moment. So I can't justify keeping it. And when you're constantly scrapping around for money at the end of the month, then it's time to look at your priorities a bit, isn't it? Time to look at your priorities. So yeah. So I was doing a bit of singing, as I said, and we'll see what happens from that. So as you know, if you're in, how many of us are in? Still the same 11 as you're in. Yeah, the football's on because there's been football on all day, and I'll look at the results in a second because I stopped watching after the 3 o'clock matches, or stopped checking in because that's when I started doing the recording of the singing. I did loads of songs as well. I should have checked the levels before I started. I just thought they'd be all right. I should have checked the levels, but they're not quite there just yet. So I'll come back to them anyway. So I'm hoping for a Wolves victory here. Sorry, Liverpool fans. Obviously, Wolves is my local team, so I do want Wolves to win this one. And I know Liverpool are Man United's arch enemies, but I don't fear that as much now these days because it is what it is. Football is football. It's a great rivalry we've got with Liverpool. Right, so here we go then. I've got the results here. Saw that one. And Watford lost. Blackpool beat Forest 4-1. Not yet, Steve. Not yet. Not yet. I will, though. Maybe tomorrow or Monday. I will sell it. He's probably watching the game, isn't he, Nighty? Brighton pumped Middlesbrough 5-1. Poor Michael Carrick. Sunderland won. West Daniels' team won. Beat Brentford. Oh, that would have been a good game. And Wrexham beat Coventry 4-3. That would have been a good game as well. And Newcastle. Oh, yes, Steve. 2-1. Chef Wen. Is this a free kick here on the edge of the box for Liverpool, is it? Yeah, that's a free kick. Sheffield Wednesday knocking Newcastle out. Wow, there you go then. So my team beat Nick's team yesterday. Sorry, Nick. I know he's probably not in, but yeah, my team's beat Nick's team yesterday. I have had a few rums, everyone, I've got to admit, to get the old vocal cords going, and I was having them neat as well. What a jolly match we'll have. But thanks for joining, everyone. I know it was a little late, cheeky one up this morning. I hadn't planned on doing it, but when I saw this game and I thought, oh, I'm feeling a bit better, let's have a little crack into it. And the channel's doing well, even though we've lost a sub, everyone. We've lost a sub. Can you believe it? Would you? Who'd have thunk it? We've lost a sub. We've gone from 45 to 44. Something keeps flicking up at me. Oh, it's my movies. That's why. Why does that keep flicking up at me? Hang on. Let me see what happens if I click on it. So I'm still there. Continue. Right. So I can see the stream here. You can still see me. And I know you can still see it because I've got the stream playing here. Let me see if you can hear that. You can. Yeah, you can. That's me flicking through the actual right. Okay, so I should be able to share that at halftime. I'll be selective, be objective, and be a passive to the collective. Good shot. No, good save. That's all right. Don't worry about it. It's telling me it's almost full. Liverpool had a little attack there. Good shot. It didn't quite happen. I don't know what that is. I need to turn the volume down on that. I'll just minimize it. Minimize it, you cheeky monkey. Why is it? He just wants to keep popping back up again. That's fine. Are you avoiding questions, Casper? What questions are you avoiding? It's just me. That's me. That's the editing studio, Steve. That was me singing really fast. Kathy, I can't see you yet, but if somebody's saying hello to you, then I'm sure you're here. Have I missed you coming in there, Kathy? Did I miss you? I've not even got the live chat on. I always forget the live chat. Live chat. There you are. Eating a lamb dinner. Wolves. Yeah, the wolves. Come on, the wolves. I must say that red leg rum is very nice. It's nice to drink neat, that red leg rum. That's not easy to say, red leg. Or red leg rum. It's like a bit of a tongue twister. When am I trying again? I don't know whether you're talking to me or whether you're talking to somebody else. You talking to me, Mandy? You talking to me? You talking to me, Mandy? And it's a bit of a mix-in. Because, we don't really talk about football when we're on these football streams. It's just random factor. And it is a Saturday night, cheeky Saturday night. Cheeky. Right, okay, you're just chatting amongst yourselves. So what did you think of Spencer's stream last night? It was good, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. And I was trying to play along, and I did go on and try and learn one of the songs that I quite liked that I'd not heard before. Can't think what it's called now. Don't ask me. That was a long time ago. Last night was. But it was a good stream, wasn't it? Good stream. Although it was a bit stop. Well, it didn't get started on the original stream. Didn't work out. You had to go on another one, and I was the first in. Yeah, first in the room. It just literally popped up as I was looking at the screen. It went bump, popped on it, and I just went straight in. And I think Spencer was literally just off pressing live. It does. It goes so fast. Gary, how you doing? Was it a Scottish one? What? That's Harry Enfield. That is the what? That's the slobs, isn't it? When they're trying to be posh. What? I was going to try and catch up on some YouTube stuff today, but no. I got up early doors. I actually woke up thinking it was Friday. So I was up. You know what? I was up 7:10, which is when I normally get up, getting ready, sorting myself out, and then I sat down and I was about to get dressed to go to work, and I went, hang on, Saturday? And I thought, well, I'll go back to bed. And I just thought, no, I'll just stay up now. It's fine. I was awake at that point. If I'd have realised straight away, I'd have gone back to bed, but I didn't. That's the first time. I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I was fully getting ready to go to work, fully getting ready. And my alarms don't go off on a Saturday because they're not set for a Saturday. But because I felt unwell as I was going to bed last night, I went to bed early-ish. I think maybe 11:45 I went to bed last night, and I slept right through. And then I woke up about 7, and I asked what the time was, and she told me, and I went, oh, I'll just get up and start getting ready. It doesn't matter. And then I realised as I was about to get my work clothes, I went, hold on, got my phone. It's Saturday, isn't it? It is Saturday. And it was so that was nice. But I just got tidied the whole house. I decided last night that I was selling the car because I can't justify keeping it, like I said. Sad to see it go, but I'm not so connected to it that I don't even know it's there. I don't even know it's there. I don't even see it. It's in my garage. My garage is at the back of my house. My other car's in front of it. I take that out, come back, and that's it. I don't even look at it every day. I don't even. In fact, I had to go and get jump leads from my mum and dad's to get it started because the battery had gone flat because I hadn't started it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. It'd just been sat in the garage and I'd not even taken it out because it's not been insured I don't think it's been insured for a month. It's not been insured. The tax ran out on the 31st of December. I'm not retaxing. I just thought, I'll just sell it. It's a shame. I'm sad to see it go. I am, but I've had a good time with it. And it's already gone in my head. It's already gone. And as I don't see it, I must go and put it back in the garage. It's sitting out. I must go and put it back in the garage. Because God knows what, somebody will probably nick it now during half time. I'll go and put it back in the garage, maybe. Karina, you're allowed to say that 100%. 100%. Because I'm not going to be dishonest about it. I, some of their songs are okay. Oasis, I've said this to Daniel. Some of the songs are okay, but I don't like these two. I think they're expletives. That's what I think they are. I think they're a pair of absolute expletives. But some of their songs stand up. What I dislike about them as well is it's all four chord wonders, and they all sound the same. That's what I just think. You know what? There's other bands that are better, but they're massive. So you can't go against them being absolutely huge and admired all over. So it is what it is. No, I'm not a fan of Oasis either, but I will listen to 2 or 3 of their songs because they just sit well with me, even though I don't think he's the, I just don't like the two brothers. I don't like them. I'm not a fan of them. So you're all right, Karina. I'm with you. Some of the songs were absolutely brilliant. Yeah, some of the songs were. I just enjoyed sitting and watching it, and I had a drink and sat and watched it, and drifted off watching it. Drifted off to sleep, and then when I woke up again, it was done, and it was in my telly had gone off and everything. I'm like, oh, that'd be that done then. No, I'm not. I'm losing. I'm losing, Steve. I'm losing. But I've had a quote. I'm not going to be vulgar and talk about the monies. It's not. It's not. It's a lot. It's a lot because it's a pretty new car. It's only a 2018 car and it's a high spec car. Um, so it's funny because it's webuyanycar.com, not sponsored, right? And they're literally at the Morrisons, not sponsored. Just constantly not sponsored, which is 20 seconds away walking. It takes longer to drive there. And I'll go around and talk to him tomorrow because the GTI is heavily modified and remapped, professionally remapped as well. So it's not your bog standard beast. It's a extra beast. So I want more for it than they've offered me, but once I take it, I can't. You see, the thing is, I can't drive it round. Really, I suppose maybe it's not insured, it's not taxed, so I shouldn't be driving it round. Even if it takes 30 seconds to drive around there, I shouldn't be doing that. But I might be able to get him to walk round because it's probably 3-minute walk to walk around and come and look at it. But I've left it out and I'll go and start it up again just to make sure it's still starting. It doesn't really matter because I've got the jump leads anyway. I'm just looking at your comments. It's still 0-0. For what we on? 14 minutes. That's flown by. That's because I'm a bit 2 sheets to the wind. That's 3 sheets. 2 sheets to the wind. It's meant to be 3 sheets. Yeah, I'm not a fan, Gary. I'm glad you're in agreement with that. That was Wolves through there for a little one. How many my mum? Psychiatric nurse, yeah. How you doing, Bloodwin? I didn't see you come in there, sorry. 12 hours, oof, with the dementia patients, my goodness. Sit down, relax, get yourself a drink, girl. Get yourself a wee drink. Get yourself a wee dram or something. Saturday night, and the air is getting hot. Like you, baby. I prefer to listen to you too, Karina. I prefer to listen to you two in an excess. That's what I like to listen to at that point. But I do like everything. I will have a bash. No rudeness. I'll have a bash at everything. Some classical, gets a bit, oh, right, okay. But I do like classical as well. The only thing I don't really dig is thrash metal or very, very heavy metal. Because I like a vocal and I like a story within a song. And some thrash metal, I think it just get where it's a bit shouty, where it's just on the edge of shouty and singing. It just doesn't sit well with me. But I like house music, I like hip hop, I like rap, I like drum and bass. I love drum. I grew up with drum and bass. We followed drum and bass all over the country a lot of the time. So yeah, I'm very eclectic, but I don't have a beard. Not really. And I'll do your song. I'm going to definitely do the song because I've been singing all night. I'm a bit hoarse, like I said. I just don't like either of them, Gary. I don't like either of them. I don't like, and I'm not going to go on and slaughter Oasis because they must be doing something right because they're just so massive, aren't they? You can't deny it, can you? They're massive, but for a band that's so massive, I think Harry's just popping a little fart out there because there's just a horrible humph around me at the moment. For a band that's so massive, it's funny how many people dislike them, isn't it? I might, yeah. Well, I was. I'm trying not to give too much away about my personal self here, right? Last night is different to my circumstances this morning, right? It's good to have good parents, isn't it? It's good to have good parents, is all I'll say. So I'm allowed a bit more time to get a better price for the car, look around a little bit more rather than only sell it today, which was nearly what happened. But it's good to have good parents. No, you know what? And this is all car stuff. This is not everyone's into cars. When I bought this car, right, I had the money to buy it. I had the money to buy it. It was there, and I had extra on top of that. Unfortunately, I went and I just overspent a bit on the extra bit that I had once I'd bought the car, right? And I shouldn't have done that. If I'd have slowed down what I've done to that car, I could have probably kept it. But lesson learned. I've had it for a year. It's fine. It's fine. It's just another lesson. I'm 45. I'm still learning. I'm still learning lessons in not jumping into things. I was just out of my marriage and I just wanted something for myself. I wanted something, saw it, liked it, thought about it for a bit, justified it because I had the money, made good money on the house that I sold in Scotland, and I bought it. And I always said to myself, if I'm struggling for money or things get bad, then I'll just sell it. And I have. And actually, it's been easier than I thought it would be because of the fact, as I said, I don't see it every day. I don't see it. It's hidden. If I want to look at it, I need to open my garage and go, well, there it is, or bring it out of the garage to see it. So I don't see it. And when I do, I just go, oh, what a beautiful car it is. But it is what it is. It's fine. When I bought it, I was looking for a Mark V. That's what I wanted when I bought it, a Mark V GTI, because that's where I started with the GTIs. My first proper bought car myself. I had a Mini Metro, but my first car, we were talking about that on Daniel Stream. Barnsley, how you doing? I can see you coming in there. It was a Mark 5 GTI, and that's what I wanted. And you can get one of them for a decent one for 5 or 6 grand, right? 5 or 6 grand, which is treble, quadruple what that one costs, right? So it's fine. It's fine. My white car that I've got is leased, and that I've got another year on that, so it's fine. See, after that, I'll just lease again. It's fine. I'm going to be sensible. I've learned a lesson. I've learned a lesson from all of this, everyone. And guys that are in the room that are a bit older than me, a bit wiser than me, you'll know I'm still learning. I'm 45. I'm still learning lessons here, everyone. I'm still learning. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I've already sold a car to them. It wasn't WeBuyAnyCar.com. It was WeWillBuyYourCar.com. They came before them, and they gave me a better price. But I did look at WeBuyAnyCar.com. But this is WeWillBuyYourCar.com. It's just a subtle difference, Alex. It's got everything. It's got everything, Blodwin, that car has. It's got everything. It's had between. I've spent between. Carefully, all right. Don't judge me. I've probably spent about £7,000 on it after buying it. Probably about 7 grand I've spent on it. I want it back. Can I have it back, please? I need it. I need it. I need it back. I can't justify keeping it. Somebody will enjoy it. Somebody will enjoy it. Well, I'll definitely look at it, Steve. I'll go and see what the dealership think. The thing is, I can't take it to people. So it's not insured. I'm not going to insure it just to drive it to a dealership to show them, or I'm not going to tax it like for 6 months, 91 quid for 6 months to go and show it to someone. I'm not going to do that. That's why it's easier with the like WeBuyAnyCar.com, because they can just come round and see it, and then they just come and take it away. The bedpan was against his religion. Yeah, we do. We live and learn. We live and learn. Nighty, how you doing? Oh, you're at the Liverpool. You're at the game. Well, you are with us, Nighty. You're there. You're at the game. Excellent. Came to your flat. Noel came to your flat, Barnesy. Give us a wave, yeah. Ooh, no, yeah, Nighty. I'm not a massive fan of either of them, and it's not Bloodman. It's not. I can't even think which one's which. Is Noel the shorter one? Liam's the taller one. See, I don't even know which one's which because I pay that much attention to him. Wolves have got a little cheeky break here. They're well outnumbered though. They've both the taller one, if that's Liam, which I think it is. I can't stand him. Can't stand him at all. And Noel, he's just said a few things that have just wound me right up, and I just don't like him either. It is what it is. Other people do, and it's fine. And people might not like me, but that's fine. You know, you can't have everything, can you? House of the Rising Sun by Five Finger Death Punch. I could, Steve. I could, but you know what? What I think about it is there's only a certain things I could take off, and I wouldn't get masses of amount of money for them individually. And actually, they all make up what the car's become because I did it specifically to get the car to a certain spec. So I think taking one or two elements off it because I can, I think it'd make the car a bit shit. It wouldn't function properly. Excuse the shit there. Double shit, 3 shits, 4 shits, 5 shits, 6 shits. Yeah, it wouldn't. So I'll probably just leave everything on it and just let it go and just take the bit of a loss. You're always going to make a bit of a loss, aren't you? And it's fine. And what it means is I can just go to work, come home, do what I need to do, and not have to worry about when am I going to be able to buy the tiles for my kitchen? When am I going to be able to put new carpet on my stairs? Like stuff like that. I just don't see the point where I'm going to have the extra cash. So, like, I want to do a new bathroom in this house. I'm never going to be able to afford a new bathroom. I'm lucky if I because I chose the salary I've chose. I have enough to get me, if I want a little treat at the month, then I can have a treat. But it's only one treat, probably. Is this a goal? It's a goal. It is a goal. Where is? Sorry, everyone. I'm rambling a lot tonight, but it's because I'm a bit off cut. That's why. It's a goal, Wolves. Come on, the Wolves. What's happening with Liverpool? Night is going to be gutted. I thought it was over because Allison got it. That's why I stopped watching. Oh, Thiago was robbed. Yeah, and then I saw this. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a terrible error. That's a terrible error by the goalkeeper. What was he doing? That's like I think that's even worse than De Gea's last night, isn't it? He seemed to be like attached to that post last night, David De Gea. Was that last night? Was it? 26 minutes. Come on, the Wanderers. Well, how's about that then? Liverpool having to come from behind again. No rudeness. No filth. No filth. It is very expensive. But I don't need two cars. I'm on my own. Why do I need two cars for? Oh, did he, Jack? Right, okay, Barnsley. Right, fair enough. Go on, the Wolves. Woo! Well, I don't know what was going on, Karina. I don't know what was going on. They thought it was a free kick on the edge of the box, did they? Is that what he thought? LA, how you doing? Good to see you, LA. That'd be naughty, yeah. Oh, I needed sort of put it up. I think it was about maybe midday. Ellie, I put it up. I just thought, I'll just do it. It'll be a good game, I think. And I just thought this might happen. This is what I thought might happen. I thought Wolves might just get it because Wolves have been playing all right. I know they're low in the table, Premier League, but they're not in the right position. I know the table doesn't lie, blah, 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 blah. But they're a good team, Wolves are. And I'll go and watch them play on a regular basis. And they're a good team. Did well against my team. They just weren't quite on it for the goals, but I just had a little sneaky that this might happen tonight for this. So I just thought I'll bash it in, and I've put. Well, obviously, we've got the rum and rants in, but I think my nephew's playing in the morning, so there'll be a game. And obviously, I'm trying to get the hours up as well, and I enjoy interacting with all of you lot over here. And we're trying to get the hours up. And if I'm going to go at this channel, then I need to go at it. So if I've been ill, I'm not ill now. So let's crack in. Let's crack on. Crack one off. Sunday. So because it's Chelsea, see, tomorrow again is Man City Chelsea again, which I'm sure will be on the telly. So I'll probably stream that one because that'll be a good game. And then we'll do rum and rants. I think I've set it for 9 in the evening tomorrow. So it's all good for the hours and everything for the channel. But I don't want them to, Steve. I want it to be gone. That's the thing. I don't want it. I don't want to see it again. Once it's gone, I don't want to see it again. I don't want anyone to tell me how it's getting on or what they've done. I just want it gone, and I'll pretend I never had it because I am sad. As I said, I'm sad to see it go, Steve, but I'm not so attached to it that it's been a difficult decision. Daniel, how you doing? You're late. You're not late. There's no lateness. You know there's no lateness. We don't do late here. But what I will tell you, Gaffer, everybody watch what you're saying. Make sure you look like you're doing something. Is that your team won today away? They beat Brentford 1-0 to progress to the fourth round of the FA Cup of the FA Cup. Daniel, your team is through to the next round. Congratulations to you. My team and your team are through. Nighty's team is currently losing to my brother's team, my older brother's team, and my nephew's teams. 1-0, as you can see from the scoreline. So welcome in, Daniel. Good to see you. Saturday night. And the air is getting hot. I'm a little bit hoarse because I've been singing, which I've been explaining to everyone. No breaks. Excellent. Well, that's very related to what we're talking about, as I'm going to sell one of my cars. What's happened to the brakes? Are they just knackered? You're going to have to bounce, man. With what I've missed. Also, Kevin, new video on my channel you could react to called Little Wednesday. It's my friend's daughter doing the dance scene from Wednesday. Right, okay. I'll have a little Terry Butchers at that then. I'll have a little Terry Butchers at that. Yeah, what's happened to your brakes? What's happened to your brakes, Daniel? What's happened to your brakes, man? We were talking about Spencer's stream as well, going well. We enjoyed that last night. I know you had to go off and make dinner for the fam, but thoroughly enjoyed that last night. And me falling asleep to it was not because it wasn't good. It's just because I was tired. And it lulled me off to sleep lovely. That did. Spencer singing me a little lullaby. Something's just not quite right with Liverpool. It's just something not quite right. They just don't quite click the same. It was a good stream. 2 hours. Bosh, 2 hours. Straight in, and I'm sure there was 15 pretty much all night, and more than that most of the night. But I think when I remember it as it was getting later, there was at least 15 people. All adds up. It all adds up. Oh, Wolves are a good team. And I'll keep saying that, but they are a good team. They've got some good players, Wolves have. Neves is so good. I'm surprised he stayed there so long and no one's picked him up. But coming forward again, it's a little cheeky corner there. You're going to start streaming, are you? I just think the team's not good, Karine. It just doesn't click well. Van Dijk's not what he was. Canate doesn't live up to it. What's the other fella that normally plays next to him? Not Canate. Can't think of his name. He's decent. I don't really rate Andy Robertson. I don't rate Trent Alexander-Arnold as a defender. He's got some stupid range of passing, absolutely ridiculous. I know he's defended better in the last few games, but I don't think their defense is great. Alisson's probably be down as one of the best goalkeepers ever, or in the world at the moment. Midfield's too old. Nunes is lightning fast, but struggles with his shots off the ground. Better on a volley. Salah's just not been quite what he has. I don't know what's happened to Jota. He must be injured. But Liverpool, I mean, they're missing a good players, aren't they? And it looks like Bellingham's not going to go there. He's going to go to Real Madrid. And if Liverpool carry on like this, then why is Bellingham going to go to Liverpool? That's the thing now, isn't it? Why is Bellingham going to go to Liverpool now? That's Wolves having another shot. Because he's probably going to want to play Champions League football. And they're not going to have it, are they? Darren's not here either. He's a Liverpool fan. He'll be watching that. The Moldovan one. The Maryland Joseph's got another one. What for your breaks, Daniel? Oh, no way. Someone loosened Daniel's ring. What about your admissions? You need to have them sorted by February as well, Daniel. Your admissions, yeah, emissions. You need to admit to your admissions. Just get that done at the same time. And I hope you can sell thousands and millions of dollars worth of merch. Casper, you talk some nonsense. So, yes, I will try again tomorrow to try and get the levels right for my singing. And I will ultimately, I'm sure I bought a program as well. This is when I was in my hazy, not remembering what I've spent money on. Like all this home studio stuff, it's like set up for it. You can do podcasts with it, you can do singing, you can record, I can play my guitar through it, I can set. And I'm sure I bought the program as well for my computer, the software. But I don't know where the password is. Everything's just a haze. It's all just a haze between Scotland and England that time. So I'm sure I'll be able to adjust the levels and stuff. It's not quite right. Yes, there will be, Kathy, because there wasn't at that match because it was the ground isn't built for it. If they don't have it, it's because the ground isn't equipped with it. Which I think is a bit stupid. I think you either have it or you don't have it. I think it's a bit unfair that some games in the FA Cup will have it and some won't. And obviously some lower league, that's handball. Obviously some lower league clubs are not going to be able to afford the equipment or the setup for VAR to be plugged into them. So I think in the FA Cup, it just should be removed, VAR. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. Right, I can see it now. It's you admiring the gigantic clock. Careful how you say that. Oh, nearly a second one for Wolves. There you go. You can see him just looking at the giant clock. Very, very proud of that giant clock. Wolves are coming at him. They're not certainly holding back anyway. Certainly not holding back with a 1-0 lead. Yes, Just physically, I've got a bit of a headache earlier on. I have had more painkillers. I'm not going to lie, I've had more painkillers. I did start to dip a little bit just around 2 o'clock, but like I said, because I've got this weight, this financial weight off my shoulder, and sort of made the decision. I feel better generally. It's much bigger than mine. No problem, Bloodwin. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you. Take care. Relax after that long shift. Everybody had the teas. You all had your teas, everyone. Had your tea. What have you had? I've had nothing yet. Nothing. I've been too busy. What time is it? So 20 to 9. I've not had anything yet. I had lunch. I had lunch. But I've not had anything yet. So it might be a supper. I'll have a supper. Is Kirsty still in? Not sang a song yet. If you're still there, Kirsty, put your hand up and we'll give you a rapturous singing. Nearly off time, by the way, BTW. Wolves are fully in control. Not had your dinner yet either. Good. Bye, Bloodwin. Is Kirsty gone? Did I not? Well, she's gone. If you come back in, Kirsty, we'll get your song. Peace and a burger with some chips. Excellente. Nice one, Gary. No, I don't have any snacks. Don't have any snacks, Mandy. Knee snacks, man. I don't even think I've got any snacks in the cupboard, actually. No, I think I'm fully unsnacked at the moment. I don't have any snacks on the go. No snacks on the go. Bacon and egg sandwich. Ooh. High and by. High and by. High and by from Bloodwin. Oh. Oof. Traore just legs it through everyone, doesn't he? They're in again, Wolves. Liverpool are on the rocks. I don't know how to cope with Wolves at the moment. Traore just does the same to every team. He just runs right through. He's just a beast. Was that Van Dijk? What's his name? Matip. That's his name. Lamb, Yorkshire puds, and veg. Ooh, and a cherry meringue. Lovely. Cherry meringue. My mouth just filled with saliva. Yes, to the Kirsty. I've not arranged a song, like I said. Otherwise, I'd just be singing songs all the stream to everyone coming in. We'll just stick to one song. Just because you know what it is as well, Bloodwin, is Kirsty. She just used to be Kirsty in her surname, which is, I'm sure, began with a H. I'm sure it does, as you keep saying. But she changed it about 8 times, her name, and then eventually she landed at Kirsty, Queen of Lost Charges. So that's it. I think that's where it all just stemmed from, the fact that she just kept consistently changing her name all the time. And was constantly loses her charges. Kima, Rogan, Josh from Over the Road for me. Excellent. Enjoy that. It will be an order for me. It'll either be an Indian order in or a Chinese order in. One or two. Oh, that's a great goal. That is a good goal. That is. First time, Nunes. Can't argue with that. That's a good goal. Keeper had no chance. Couldn't do anything. Good goal. Well played. Oh, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, isn't it? Just played it onto his foot. See the thing about that is now everyone go, "What a brilliant ball from Trent. I put it on it." He wasn't playing it to him. That's not who he was playing it to. He's just putting it in a fucking area. He's just putting it in the box. Everyone because, "Oh, how brilliant is Trent that ball." He does play good balls. That one, he's just putting it in the box. And he certainly wasn't looking for Nunes. He was looking for the player in front of Nunes. That's what happens with Trent. Everyone bigs him up, but he's just putting the ball in an area. Or has it been disallowed? No, is it something else? That's something else. That's you are something else. 45. I've got a cat flicking his tail at me because he's annoyed because I keep disturbing his slumber. There we go, 1-1. Okay, well, it's a cup game, everyone, cup game. Just had to walk the dog with your back, Casper. Excellent. Enjoyed Snatch. You're really going now, okay. On Sunday, right, okay. Quelle heure? À quelle heure? He'll be in there going, "Oh, yes." He'll be asking for his phone back from the front of the stand where he threw it. Snatch is a great film. Where's your mum, Caravan? Where's your dad? Where's your dad? Just call them pikeys the whole time. Oof. See now the momentum, the momentum switch now. I always compare that to tennis. Those switches in momentum, as soon as you get a point, win a point, oh, you're G'd up by it. That momentum from scoring the goal. They're behind Liverpool now. 3 minutes extra added. Karina and Alex have rang it through to the ground. He will be. Kathy will be jumping right up. Liverpool are not out of the waters here. They've not. I mean, I think Wolves probably should be maybe 2 up, 3 up. Maybe should they? Yes. I shall put one song up. I don't know, and apologies if it sounds crap. Right, the levels. The Beatles one is the best one. I think that it sounded better. I did about maybe 9 or 10 songs, but I should have checked the levels. That's half time. I should have checked the levels, so it doesn't sound brilliant. But you get the idea. You get the idea, and it's what it'll look like. But you can get the idea of, and you can give me some feedback on what if you think I need to put the camera in a different place. I was trying to get it so it's in front of my desk. And it's like you can see the desk behind me. And I've tried to have my big monitor so that you can see the words to the song as well. Because the idea would be like a sing-along sort of idea. So I'll try and play that now. I was going to say put it up, but I was waiting for filth from somebody. Glasgow I lived in. Glasgow. Rutherglen. Camslang. Kings Park. In that order. Not that that'll mean anything to you. Do you watch the Y-Files as well, Gary? I watch the Y-Files as well. Very good. I like that. I like a bit of Y-Files. Daniel will love a bit of Y-Files. I don't know whether he watches that. Halftime Hutch. It is halftime. Do you get the halftime Hutch reference? That's from Escape to Glory. Halftime Hutch. And I only say that because Pele was in it, wasn't he? And he's recently passed. Pele. So I'm getting that through that it's done. Halftime. I've not got the footy on. He embraced the situation and put me in wilty mood, so I've gone on Sky Dave and gone back to early episodes. Fair enough. That's if you want to do that, then go for it, Ellie. That's a great show. It'll always be good until you know the answers. You'll have to forget it a bit before you can watch it back again. No, I didn't try and record in the bog. No, no, it's just I'll get it better. It's all testing. It's all experimenting. It's all the beginnings of right. It's all the beginnings of. Ultimately, everyone, you know what? The selling of the other car, I don't think it'll affect my other channel, STW77, that much, but it will allow me to be comfortable, to be relaxed, to not worry so much about money. And I'm sorry if other people are. I know other people worry about money, but I've gone through a lot of changes in my life, and I would still prefer to have the other life that I had, but I don't. I have this life, and I've got the opportunity to actually just be sitting and not worrying about money. So that's what I'm going to do, and it probably allow me to do more things in this space, etc., etc. Scottish is amazing to us. Scnaddies. I enjoyed living in Scotland. It's a great place. Half time. Yes, let's see. Yes, yes. So I've got the stream on here. I'll see how it. I'll take myself. I'll remove myself from here. The stream will still going because I don't want you to be blasted with noise until I can get it right. So I'll disappear for a second, right, while I get it set up. We wondered when you'd be back, Nighty. Feel a bit happier at half time, I take it. They have the whole, yeah. Well, I think there was about. I think they said there was 8,500 Everton fans at Old Trafford last night. Made a lot of noise last night as well. You're a bit lucky, Nighty, but there we go. It's a cup game, 1-1. It's all to play for. Adam, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. For translations, I know. I always think of that as well, mainly because you said that before for translations. Right, I'll try and get this set up. I'm still trying. Is it because I'm not in that you can't hear that? Maybe that's why you can't hear it. They're coming back out now. That's how long that's taken me to try and sort that out. Bloody
Is it
hell.
because I'm not in that you can't hear that?
Yes,
Maybe that's why you can't
that's
hear it.
exactly why you can't hear it. I tell you what, everyone, it'd be much easier for me to do it. See, during this half, as the match is going on, stop sharing. Stop sharing, please. I will remove myself to the upper levels of the house where I can see my double screen, and I'll show you, because I do want your feedback on what you think and how it's coming across, the sound, because I can adjust it based on what you're thinking and what you're saying. So it is there. That's it. It's filmed. That's in the editing studio that you're seeing there as I'm trying to go, but I can't quite, because it's not through Chrome and blah, blah, blah. It's just not quite working. But I'll go upstairs, right? I'll go upstairs to the Rum and Rants studio during this half. And at the end of the match, I'll try again. I might even play 2 or 3 of them, because they are YouTube friendly karaoke tracks. So I'll be interested to see how YouTube deals with them in the live stream, because it isn't the Beatles and it isn't da 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 and it isn't Coldplay and it isn't Robbie and it isn't da da. It's me singing their songs, and it's it's not the actual track, it's a karaoke track. So I'd be interested to see what happens. So yeah, that was a bit of a faff there, everyone. It's because I've not got the double screen when I'm down here. My iPad is not connected. Oops, my iPad's not connected to that screen. It's just the feed, so I can see the. And you couldn't hear it. You could only hear it once. I blah blah. I wanted the screen to be big so you can see all of it. Ultimately, what I need to do, I think I need to edit it so that I can then show you it in the editing once it's edited, and I can just play it then as a video. But I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs in a minute. I'll go upstairs now. I'll just move upstairs now, right? And I'll put my telly across. In fact, I'll do that now, right? I'll go and put my telly across the way, because it's in my bedroom. She's in, is she in the room? I can't see her name and I can't see her broom. So I won't sing a song if she's not a rune. I can't see Kirsty or her charges. Is she there? I can't see her. What? There she is. She. I need to sit up for that. She just come down from the Camden town. She wears all black. You'll never see a frown. And we all shout when she comes round. Kirsty, where's your charges? Kirsty, where been your charges? I am pretty charged up, Kirsty, I must say, because I had that one on charge. That is now plugged in because that was very low. That charge is very good. 79%, that's right up at. This isn't plugged in, but this has got a long battery life. So that's fine. That the Mac has got a long battery life. So I'm all good percentage-wise. So I'm going to jump up the stairs, move my telly through to the Rum and Rants studio. And then we will migrate up there. Well, I will, and you'll just naturally have to come with me. Obviously. My favourite phrase, obviously. When people say that, well, obviously. Well, it's not obvious, is it, if you're having to say obviously? Right, I've gone to the telly on. Don't go anywhere. Don't run away. Don't run away. Kirsty, where's your charges? Not disco, not disco. Oh, I said goal! Goal, Liverpool, goal! 2-1 Liverpool! 2-1 Liverpool! We missed it, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen during the transition, wasn't it? Of course it would. Why wouldn't it happen? At the very point we were moving upstairs. I think that's what they call Sod's Law. It happened. Liverpool are, I think it was Salah by the looks of it. Mo Salah. Get me TV on. Mo Salah, everyone, Mo Salah has boshed it in. It's very higgledy-piggledy up here, which is a good old word. Higgledy-piggledy. So there might be a few flicks in and out while I set all this stuff up again, because there's lots of cables to plug in. Like a stalker? You mean like a stalker?
Liverpool ahead from close range.
We know that.
So,
that's what I just said.
In round 4, Liverpool making 4 changes because of injuries to both Van Dijk and also Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
All right, that's enough. All right. Let me get the TV on here. TV guide. ITV4. 120 on Sky. Are they still looking? I know. I was going to say they're still looking at it, but they're not, obviously. So there we go. 2-1 as we were coming up the stairs there. Typical. Bloody typical, that is. 2. No longer half time. Was it Salah? Mohamed Salah. At what time did he score? 52 minutes. 52. Oops. 52 minutes. Save it. Show it. Save it and show it. Steve will be quite happy. I mean, no, quite happy with that. Why have I still got that there? Remove that source. I don't need that there anymore. So there we go. Right, so I can carry on plugging all of this jazz in now. Where's that little fella gone? That is my stand for that camera. My GoPro. The G Pro. Doesn't need a battery. What's this one? Oh, that's not the right one. That's the one that I was filming with. I can go over there. Look, my mic's still here. That's what you can see just in the shot. It's not plugged in. It's not switched on. It's a compressed mic, so it has to have power. It needs power to work. It's not plugged in. It's not plugged in, man. Trent putting another one in there, another cheeky one. Where's that camera? So which one do I use? It's this one. Oof. Nunez off his shoulder. He shouldered it. It was a good shoulder shot. Go on then, son. Go on then, son. Oh, it was through. I don't think it's done. I don't think the scoring's finished. I don't believe the scoring is finished in this one. Right, I'm just going to put this GoPro on, right? Oops. So I will leave temporarily in a second. Don't need the headphones. That was for me checking the levels. See, I'm all of a kerfuffle up here. All of a kerfuffle. It's all kerfuffleited. Don't need that. That can go in the drawer. That was what I was using. That can go in for now. Phone's there. Mouse is there. That's plugged in. Second screen's on. What's this for? That's for that. I don't think I need that in because that's for my mic. I wonder if that would work on there actually if I did that. Well, we can try lots of experiments here. As long as you can all still hear me at the moment. No, that's no good. We don't need that one in. That's too high, that's why. It needs to come down a bit. That's probably more like it. Oh. It's a bit end-to-end now, isn't it? Proper cup game. Proper cup game. Oh, let's just plug that in and go from there. So much effort. How much effort is this? Wolves still coming forward. Wolves are still coming forward. You bumming me off? You bumming me off? Some subs about to happen. 59 minutes. What am I doing here? I've completely lost the plot of what. Oh, yes, that's right. I've got it. I've got it. No fear, everyone. I've got it. We want that. Excellent. That works for me. That's better. Let's see if we can switch that video to the webcam. Yes, we certainly can. Bosh, look at that. Straight in. There's my mic in the way and everything. What happens if I plug that in as well then? I don't know what's going to happen if I plug that in. It wants to fall over. Hello? Is that on? Audio. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you hear me talking, everyone? Can you tell me if you can still hear me? I'm just trying this mic. See if this works. Can you tell me if this is working? I've switched to it. So can you tell me if you can still hear me? I have, yeah, I did, Adam. I did. Got it today. Excellent. Got my 2. I've been drinking it. I've been drinking it. Can you hear me? You hear me? Excellent. So it should be coming through that audio. Sub-Zero. Yeah, it's through my Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. So if I put my headphones on, should I be able to hear? This is a proper studio. All this stuff is. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I can hear myself coming through clearly. I sound like a radio broadcaster. Next is going to be some great songs from Chris Rea, followed by some talk about Christmas puddings and apple pies. Enjoy. Bloody hell. That was my radio presenter act. So you can hear me then? Yeah, you can hear me. That's good. Well, that's an option. It is. You're meant to be able to use them for podcasts and everything. I've obviously got my thing to put in front of it so I can go. And is it any different? Is the sound any better with that? 1 2 1 2 check 1 2 1 2. Is it better? Is it better? Because that doesn't that I've no issue with that sitting in front of me at all, even if we're doing like the rum and rants or anything. I've not got a drink here. Not got a drink, man. Come on, the Wolves. Is it a better sound, anyone, or is it just the same? Is it even worth me setting all that up? Does that make any difference to the noise? I've got monitors and everything here. 2 little monitors in front of me. Now, this is all down. This is all the stuff I bought in my wild spending when I had lots of money. I bought a complete studio mic stand, compressor mic. The works. Now I've not even got my feed up here. Channel content. You can go across there, little fella. Oh, how much good. I do like doing my football streams down in the comfy chair downstairs, but it's much easier with a double screen, everyone. It is much easier with a double screen on. And I only stayed downstairs because some of you said that they quite liked the sitting in the settee thing. But it is much easier to do it from here. Is it better sound? Is that a better sound from this? Is it? Good. Well, it's a compressor mic. It's a proper expensive piece of equipment. I'm just going to adjust some wireage here because there's stuff hanging precariously. Hang on. What are you doing? Why are you so tight? What's that bit from? Right, just come up a bit. That's fine. 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 It's fine. does it want to turn? Right, that's better. That's better. And I don't need my muffler, so that can just switch right underneath there. There we go. So yes, so that needs to get plugged in. That battery's charged. There's a battery. That's a battery for the GoPro, everyone. That's a battery for the GoPro. Draw it. I did a completely mindless thing earlier on. You know, when I was setting up to do the singing. Go on then. Oh yes, Ginson! Huang. 2-2. Proper cup game we got going on here. Proper. See, that's why I streamed. That's why I thought I'll stream this little cheeky fella. And then that's the exact reason why I thought, because there's something brewing in this game. I knew it. Huang. Is he on? Is he on side? Yeah, is that what it says? You ain't seen nothing yet. I need to see what it sounds. I won't be able to see what it sounds like until I watch it back now. I want to just make sure I spelled this fella's name right. It doesn't look right on my screen here. He channel thought that was Huang. Are they checking it? Tis Huang. It's a goal. Yes. Come on, the Wanderers. 66. It was a good year. It was a good year. Those of you that know. Come on, then. A little cheeky Desmond. We're on at a Desmond at the moment. The 2-2. Can you just see if I want to pull you around? Can you not just wander back round the other way if I want to pull you in front of me? Just stay where I'm asking you to stay, fella. Why is that such an issue? What's happening underneath there? Oh, it's just wire ridge. Hang on. What's the issue? Purely just weight? Is that all that is? Is that just pure weight? It's all to play for. All to play for. Well, that's the monitors, that's why. My goodness. I don't need the monitors on. Or I can put it on if I put it through that. Does that stop that doing that? It does. It does. There we go, look. Hey, how technical I'm getting. I've worked out what all the buttons mean on that machine as well now. There's lots of buttons on it that I never really knew what they meant, but now I do. The wire hanging on top of the other one. That's it, the iPad's in. Right. Well, the only thing I've not got is the... Come on then, the Wanderers! So I reckon, so that's the double sound, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. So that's the monitors. You can probably hear double now because I've got the monitor on. That's what that was, right? Fine. Sorry, I've not been paying much attention to your charges. I've not been paying much attention to your charges. I read charges and said charges. Because thanks, I like the boom too. because I've been setting all that jazz up. Right, you can all hear me, you can all hear me, you can all hear me. Hospital radios, all that. I do a lot for charity, but I don't like to talk about it. No, I'm good now. We're all sorted. We're all sorted. Oh, is there no VAR at all tonight? I thought it was just in the games where they couldn't get it in the ground because the ground wasn't up to VAR tech levels. Does it get louder when I shout? Does it? I can't really see levels. Oh, I can see there's a little level light over there. I think she put some stuff up on Instagram, Ellie, if you follow her on Instagram. Jousting with it. It's a big long. It is a massive mic. It's a proper mic stand and everything. I've got much more than that. I've got a thing that goes around it here to stop any echo for when I'm actually recording, like a sound deflector. It's just like a big foam thing. It's down there in front of me. It's from a company called Sub-Zero. They do packages. Sub-Zero. They do packages for recording. And oh, it's all right. The GoPro's gone knackered now. I think it's too hot. But they do echo, echo, echo. Is it too echoey? They do lots of packages. And this is just one of the things you can get from them. But they do lots and lots of really good packages. Packages. We love a package. Let me go. GoPro's having a moment now. Hang on. What's been happening in your world? Can you still hear? You should still be able to still hear me though, shouldn't you? What have you been up to? I'm leaving the studio. Hang on a second. It's not in use by another application, you idiotic thing. Just take it out. I'll just take it out. We'll just use the other one.